Hi everybody, thank you for joining me, Living Divinity. I would like to thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel. I really, truly appreciate it. It's a great start. Let me begin by reading out of the Bible. Psalms 22. For the director of music, to the tune of The Doe of the Morning, a Psalm of David. My God, why have you forsaken me? Why are you so far from saving me, so far from my words of my groaning? Oh my God, I cry out by day, but you do not answer, by night, and am not silent. Yet you are enthroned as the Holy One. You are the praise of Israel. In our fathers put their trust. They trusted, and you delivered them. They cried to you and were saved. In you they trusted and were not disappointed. But I am a worm and not a man, scorned by men and despised by the people. All who seek me mock me. They hurl insults, shaking their heads. He trusts in the Lord. Let the Lord rescue him. Let him deliver him, since he delights in him. Yet you brought me out of the womb. You made me trust in you, even at my mother's breast. From birth I was cast upon you. From my mother's womb you have been my God. Do not be far from me, for trouble is near, and there is no one to help. Many bulls surround me, strong bulls of Bashan encircle me, roaring lions tearing their prey, open their mouths wide against me. I am poured out like water, and all my bones are out of joint. My heart has turned to wax. It has melted away within me. So that was Psalm 22, 1 through 14. So we're going to begin with Gemstone Guardian cards and your soul purpose. And we receive the Accountant Citron. The affirmations. Prosperity abounds in my life. Working with numbers comes easily to me. I pay attention to details regarding the money flowing in and out of my life. Okay, this is finance. Do you enjoy math and crunching numbers? Accounting and bookkeeping are crucial in the overall understanding of the full picture of your finances. In a business setting, maintaining a general ledger, balance sheet, and a profit and loss statement on a regular basis is imperative. Similarly, personal finances, though not as complex as business accounting, are important for your long and short-term financial health. Use your knowledge of numbers and bookkeeping to manage your money and clarify and confidence. So use your knowledge of numbers and bookkeeping to manage your money with clarity and confidence. When the Accountant and Citron card shows up, become conscious of your ability to keep track of your financial accounts. Take a look at your personal financial statement, including assets and liabilities, as well as your cash flow and budget. If you don't have a financial statement, pulling this card signals that it's time to create your statements and look at your cash flow. I like to have a piece of Citron nearby when I am using my bookkeeping system or my point of sale system for my business. Citron's energy helps you to maintain a sense of mental acuity regarding business transactions and bookkeeping endeavors. Focus is crucial when working with numbers and federal regulations. Therefore, Citron as an ally helps the accountant or at work by improving mental clarity and focus. This life path requires extreme attention to detail. Through the use of good reporting systems, you can analyze where to place your attention to increase your sales. In your personal life, this card calls you to review your income in relation to the financial resources required to live the life you want to live. Again, the affirmation, prosperity abounds in my life. Working with numbers comes easily to me. I pay attention to the details regarding the money flowing in and out of my life. Next, out of the message from the mermaids, we receive the spontaneous. Do something that takes you out of your normal routine. Life can become a little too predictable when we become creatures of habit. It's time for positive action. This mermaid is feeling very comfortable with her life, so much so that she's forgotten to take risks and embrace the spontaneity of life. She says it's time to do something different every day, even if it's just one simple thing. This will allow your life to flow in fresh new ways. It's more than okay to be comfortable, and comfort zones are, well, comfortable, which is why it's easy to stay in them. Yet staying in a fixed pattern can cause our sparkle to dull. We need variety in our lives to keep things fresh, beautiful, and positive. Variety helps to keep our energy flowing and allows new and beautiful experiences to gravitate towards us. Be bold and take action. Join a class, learn something new, stop watching TV for a while, and see what the universe wishes to fill the gap with. When you create space for something new, the universe will generally oblige. You need to take the first step, though, and dare to be spontaneous. Will you take up the challenge? When this card appears, it's a strong message to try something new, to mix things up in a positive way. Nothing needs to be disrupted. A small change can make the world of difference, not only to yourself, but to others also. However, if you don't relate to this interpretation, another message from this card is that perhaps it's time to stay in your comfort zone. The routines and safety may be exactly what's needed in your life right now. So that will be different for everybody. It's all in how it resonates with you. The next, we have the animal message, and this time we receive the scorpion. Oops, let me find it here. It's somewhere kind of in the middle. Oh, here it is. In a new relationship, passion offers the challenge of ecstasy and pain, imbued with powers of such wonder as protecting the mighty Egyptian goddess Isis from puissant enemies. Scorpion inspires both reverence and respect. Her sting brings forth both death and a potent aphrodisiac for her mate. Passion and a reminder that sex affects our psyches in different and powerful ways. At our most vulnerable, we can be painfully hurt. At our most passionate, transported into ecstasy. Relationships entered into now will profoundly affect your being. Scorpion counsels that you accept the challenge. Next, we have one card from the Tarot Tattoo, and it is the Two of Coins. Flow of money, obtaining money to survive, a happy business face, getting what you pay for, energy fluctuations, ongoing work to launch an enterprise. So as you see, there's the sun and the moon, and there's the scales, and it's balanced. The whole card is balanced. The dots are even. The leaves and the branches are even. The flowers are even. So the two might resonate with someone out there. So for the Akashic Tarot, I pulled two cards. So the first one I pulled was the Seven of Keys, the Ascend. Okay, let me find it. Keys, Seven of Keys. A man stands atop a mountain with a rope draped over his shoulder. Metal stakes, known as pythons, remain in the steep cliff face that he has climbed, evidence of the difficult path of his ascent. The rope and pythons may have been the physical keys necessary for his achievement, but so were his hard work and resolve. This card shows that with great effort and determination, you can apply yourself to your goals for assured success. Though there may be some risk involved, you can reach the top. There could be a promotion or an advancement to a much higher position coming. Understand, however, that it isn't just luck or external influences, but your own hard work and application that brings the achievement you seek. So keep your efforts strong instead of being passed by. You will climb to the heights. There is a goal high above you, and you have to climb a steep hill to get there. Close your eyes and feel filled with energy and enthusiasm for this goal. See how you can apply yourself to this endeavor. What steps can you take to reach the top? Next is an 8. So 7, 8 might resonate for some of you out there, or the number 15 or 6. The mask, let's see, 8 of Roses. Inside a room, people are seated around a table, conversing with interest and energy. There are many icons from different groups and societies. A caduceus, a sunflower, a Tibetan bell, an Egyptian scarab, a dream catcher, and a Star of David are just a few. This card indicates that it's time to join or rejoin your group, your ashram, your tribe, or your sangha. Whatever you call it, it is a community that connects you with others of like-minded purpose and activity. There are many communities in each person's life, and still more that return from past lives. For instance, you have family, friends, and work associates, but you also have the people with whom you share many creative, cultural, and spiritual purposes. New friends can also be coming your way at this time. Be open to these new connections. You will not only find help with current directives, but you may also reawaken past life relationships, talents, and disciplines. It's time for a happy sharing of your discoveries. Close your eyes and start to feel a new community come around you. People gather and you sense the support of kindred souls. Take a look around you and notice what you sense about the individuals there. Who are they and What purpose do you hold with them? Next, we have the divine feather, and there's the feather, and is the feather of the vulture. The vulture is a powerful and large raptor that relies on others to kill prey and on their own incredible sense of smell to locate food. Its role as scavenger is highly necessary and valued. They possess a unique digestive system that allows them to purify the waste, which helps keep the environment in balance. Symbolically, they appear in ancient Greek and Pueblo traditions as a guardian of the mysteries of life and death. These feathers are used in rituals for grounding and to symbolize the divine union of heaven and earth. The message: death of the old way is imminent. This is not a physical death, but the letting go of outworn roles, thoughts, and beliefs. The divine vulture messenger urges you to release the past and all that you have been holding on to. This process can be a struggle if you resist, or you could be filled with ease of acceptance. The choice is up to you. Once you begin to move fully into this process, you open the doorway to a beautiful opportunity for rebirth and renewal. Vulture assures you through this process of purification that you will indeed have a fresh start. Allow this messenger to process what you let go of and recycle the energy. Allow yourself to reabsorb this energy and experience the renewal that follows. The energies: death, purification, rebirth. The season: fall, winter. The element: earth and air. The color: black and brown. The affirmation: I honor and accept all of my life experiences. That there really makes a difference. To hold on to pain is a hard thing to do. When you accept what's happened in your past, it's easier to let it go, knowing that they're life lessons, they're life experiences. So next we have Nature Spirit, and our card today is the Spirit of Air. Clarity and expansive perception of life is emerging. You are being advised to see life from a higher perspective. Clear out mental clutter. Breathe. All is well. Do not be concerned. The cobwebs are being cleared away. Communicate your truth. Take care of details. Pay attention and don't let things slip through the cracks. Take time to hear the truth of others. Spirit is whispering to you. Open your mind to see a situation in a new light. Your native spirit wants you to know the Spirit of Air represents the mental aspect of your life. It is the part that has the capacity to discern, analyze, organize, evaluate, and judge. Though seemingly subtle and unseen, air is composed of the most rarefied energy fields, and we are in constant communion with the vast universe through our breath. The Spirit of Air carries the energy of change and transformation, inspiration, aspiration, mental clarity, freedom, perception, communion, and communication. The element of air also allows you to see situations from a higher perspective. This card can indicate that it's time to do some major clutter cleaning and organizing. The journey. One of the most direct and powerful ways to receive messages from Spirit is through the air spirit. The Cherokee people and many other native tribes believed that the winds were messengers sent by the Creator, and they carried information from the sacred realms. When you go outdoors, notice the movement of air across your skin, whether it is the subtlest breeze or the powerful wind of a storm. Take a moment to stop and listen. get a sense of what messages it might have for you. That's one of my favorite things to do is when I walk the dog and it's a breezy day. Air feels so good, unless it's the middle of winter and it's icy cold. Okay, so next are reading the Psychic Tarot. So first I'm going to go through the ones that didn't reach the 4 in the order that I received them in groups. So we received a throat chakra, which is the number 5. Let's see. Key facts: the color light blue, sound ham, element sound, gland thyroid. Keywords: I speak. This chakra is, of course, located in the throat area. Communication, sound, creativity, and the ability of clairaudience, inner hearing, are associated with it. Many artists, speakers, writers, singers, and individuals involved in the creative arts will often have active throat chakras. To balance and stimulate this energy center, try humming, chanting, or singing out loud. It's a great tonic. Most important, if you have something to say, please speak up. When this area is fully activated, don't be surprised if you suddenly become creatively inspired. So that's a 5. Next, it's going to be, we received a 1 and 2, and I'm going to go with 1. That's how I received it. Passion ignited. The first of the spirit cards signifies that this is the time to let your soul soar. New beginnings, ideas, revelations, and exciting adventures await you in your personal and business life. Creative endeavors, enthusiasm, positive energy, and a renewed spiritual strength are at an all-time high. The powerful force of spirit is flowing through you, and with it comes a sense of purpose. Be all that you can be. Reach inside and tap into that force. Use it to move forward and set up a strong foundation for the future. Other people may feel your excitement and joy and begin to benefit from the spark of life that's emanating from you. They'll wonder, what's your secret? And your energy could even ignite their own spiritual journey. Follow your intuition, but know that this is your time to spread your wings and fly. Next is a 2. So we have 1 and 2 in this section. And this is the waiting game. This card indicates that you've worked hard to set things in motion in certain areas of your life, and you are now waiting for the results to come to fruition. The number 2 is all about choice and decision. In the past, you may have been afraid of making decisions or choices, but now you are no longer held prisoner by this fear or the constraints of old beliefs. Expect the best and be open to the limitless power of your intuition. Expect the best and be open to your limitless power of your intuition, which is presently very strong. Trust and use it to assist you. Achievement and success are assured, but once obtained, do not let it change you. Remember who you are, the effort that it took to get you to this point, and the gratitude you need to show to the people who helped you. Stay on your spiritual path, for it will continue to guide you on the journey of your soul. Next, we have a 2 and a 6. So I'm going to read the 6 first. memories of love. You may find yourself walking down memory lane at this time. This nostalgic card could indicate that an old friend or acquaintance from the past may step back into your life, or it could even resurrect loving images from days gone by. Does this person, these happy, forgotten moments, or those innocent childhood memories encourage you to recall and welcome the energy of love? Is there a message or lesson from these fond recollections that could benefit you in your present life? The number 6 card relates to support, dedication, unity, and the need for balance in the areas of emotions and love. Your heart and soul are asking you not to dwell in the past, but use the inspiration and joy from that time to assist you in the here and now. So as you're thinking of the past, maybe things didn't work out at that particular time. Maybe it was the right person at the wrong time. So offer forgiveness if you really love that person and you want that person in your life. And if you feel like you need forgiveness, ask that person, can you please forgive me? Things were going awry in my life at that time. I knew that I wanted to have something special with you, but the timing just wasn't right, so I had to let you go. And a lot of times you're letting someone go if you believe that it's true love, that they will come back to you in one form or another. So be willing to forgive, be willing to accept forgiveness, be willing to work things out, be willing to compromise for both of you. And that way you can have a fresh new start with open eyes, open ears, open heart, and open love. Okay, and I only reiterated that because we do have the 2 card, the spiritual union. This card deals with relationships involving an emotional bond. It could be between new lovers, kindred souls, family members, friends, business associates, or partners. It could even relate to a project or a specific situation. This would be the perfect time to realize that all relationships are really about you. Notice when you interact with different people in your life, are they giving you energy or taking it away? Is there an even exchange? There should be an equal balance between giving and receiving energy. Relationships are mere images of your own life. They reflect how you feel and treat yourself, and know how you react and respond to various situations and individuals around you. Each and every union is an opportunity for soul growth. Okay, next we have the 2, the 1, and the 9. So I just realized I forgot to read out of the Archangel Power cards. So I'm going to interrupt this section because this is the last section that we have to go through. And I pulled 2 cards from the Archangel Power Tarot cards. Okay, so the first one I have was the 4 and the 14, and the second was the 4. So let me read these 2 to you real quick. And they were both major arcanas. Solutions. Archangel Zadkiel is working with you to find the perfect balance. The key to success right now is in moderation and compromise. If you're feeling stressed out, this card counsels you to take a deep breath and ask your angels and guides for assistance. Self-control and patience are called for in order to create the successful outcome you're hoping for. Consider the ideas of others and try to see their point of view. Diversity of thought can bring forth the strongest possible course of action. Reconciliation of opposing viewpoints is very likely now if you approach all parties with forgiving and fair attitude. Additional meanings: a balanced approach, perfect orchestration, creative solutions through compromise, healing energy. Archangel Zadkiel is the angel of memory. He can help you remember facts or aspects of situations that you may have forgotten. He is also the angel of forgiveness. Call upon Zadkiel to help you when you need to regain a balanced point of view regarding others or your own past experiences. So that's basically what I just said about the sixth card, which is Memories of Love. Okay, so the Emperor shows up again, and I believe he came up in the last reading. Leadership can change everything. This card may mean that it's time for you to be a leader to those around you, or it might indicate that you would greatly benefit from the counsel of a skilled mentor who can give you invaluable advice. Archangel Uriel can provide you with brilliant new ideas on how best to be a success. Creativity is a wonderful thing, but without logic, it can be chaos. What you need right now is a little organization and order. A few guidelines or rules will help bring your dreams to life in the most efficient and elegant way possible. This is not meant to limit you, but to help you feel empowered and in control of the direction your plans are taking you. Additional meanings: an encouraging and diplomatic leader, ambitious plans, stability, a promotion, protection, authority figures, paternal role models. Archangel Uriel is the angel of great ideas and epiphanies. His name means the light of God, and truly he can help light your way to success when you can't quite see your way clear to the next step. He is able to give you moments of revelation that seem to come out of nowhere. Ask Archangel Uriel for assistance whenever you have a project or challenge where a creative solution is called for. Okay. So now we're back to the Psychic Tarot. And I'm sorry about that little mishap. It's better to read them than to leave them, right? Okay, so we're back to 9, 2, and 1, or 9, 1, and 2. So 9, 1, 2 might resonate for someone, or any combination of those three numbers. Or if you add them up, it's a 12, which turns out to be a 3. So let me start out with 9. Material harvest. One of the laws of the universe is, what you sow, you reap. This card states that this is your time to reap the harvest you've worked for and so rightly deserve. This last fiscal card denotes self-mastery, self-sufficiency, independence, security, and the art of enjoying what you've strived for. You've done the hard work, learned the lessons along the way, and use them to prosper in all areas of your life. The number 9 also means endings. Not that good fortune necessarily stops, but do honor yourself as you finish up or celebrate the completion of projects. This would be the perfect time to look ahead and use the wisdom you've gained to think about what else you want to achieve. Consider smart investments and ponder ideas that show profitable potential. Congratulations on your success. You've earned it. And now we have Prosperity Begins, number 1. This card brings a message of beginnings, prosperity, wealth, and new business, which could soon be in the palm of your hand. It may result from your hard work, past efforts, and investments, or it could show up unexpectedly. It may even be presented as a gift. With careful and diligent planning, recent endeavors and money-making ideas show great possibilities and promises of monetary gains. This is the time to focus on the most beneficial outcome. Expect the best and envision that project or new job having a successful result. Feel it, see it, and most important, believe it. When you focus on abundance and the positive aspects of the material world and offer gratitude, prosperity in all forms will flow even more freely. Two is movement, choices, decisions. This card indicates a time of movement. Significant changes and choices must be made. With hard work, great effort, and determination, you have the ability to juggle all the demands that are in front of you, whether they concern money, business decisions, or other projects. It's important to stay flexible and focused. You do not have to do it alone. Reach out for the best advice and assistance. In addition, a financial union or partnership may present itself to you. The more time you take to make these vital decisions and choices, the longer it will be before you can move toward your goals in the physical material world. The changes that are emerging are not some random acts or coincidences. They are all part of a positive and larger scheme. Notice the connections with everything, as this will enable you to avoid future problems and conflicts. So I'm a believer, and good things happen to you because of your growth, your maturity, your sense of being able to balance, your sense of being able to read energies. It's an overall thing, but these are all gifts from God. The job's a gift from God. The moving is a gift from God. The experiences are a gift from God. Every good, bad, or indifferent experience is to help you grow and to learn. Were these people a blessing? Were they just a lesson? Were they both? How do they fit into my life back then, and how will they fit in my life today? And to what capacity? Okay, so moving forward. So when I pull in numbers of 4, even though I reach the number 4, I keep pulling. So this time, I received 5 cards. And there is a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 7. So any of those numbers could resonate for you. You could Google 1, 2, 3, 4 if you'd like. So let me begin with number 4. We're 39 minutes in. Rest and rejuvenate. Gotta get something to drink real quick. Okay, let me try to stand this up just a little bit better. Doesn't seem like you could really tell. Okay, rest and rejuvenation. Just a 4. This card implies that a period of rest, meditation, rejuvenation, and recuperation is in order. It usually comes forward when you're encountering or coming out of a particularly emotional or mentally taxing experience. The number 4 in numerology means foundation. So this is the time to heal, to be with your soul, and to continue moving steadily forward. Allowing space just for your reflection is both needed and long overdue. Reposing and taking moments for yourself will give you the opportunity to look at a problem or situation instead of being in it. It's a chance to stand back, view your life with clarity and renewed appreciation, and see where changes can be made to create a healthier and stronger foundation, enabling you to take your first step. Next is mental conflict, number 2. This card deals with the inability to move forward as self-doubt emerges from indecisiveness or not being able to take action with a person, group, or even a situation in your present life. It may not be an easy decision, but you are already aware of this. Just remember that you have the strength, courage, and power to make all the necessary considerations. When you decide to act and finally make the choices that need to be made, then and only then will a resolution be forthcoming, and with it a sense of mental relief. There's assistance out there for you, so seek out and listen to wise counsel to help you make the right decisions. Listen to your intuition and have faith in yourself. Peace and harmony will soon be yours. Okay. Next, we have heartache and loss. The meaning of this card revolves around disappointment, sorrow, and separation, which can cause upheaval and distress. It takes all the strength you have at this moment in order to move past the pain and heal your heart. The love that has been given to another should now be focused on you. Although you might look at this card as being negative, it can act as a tremendous catalyst, encouraging you to move on. The painful experiences of life are just as valuable as the joyous ones. You may not appreciate the sentiment at this challenging time, but life does have a way of pushing you forward, even though you may not always know the final destination. As you endure this period, learn not to dwell on the past, but use your strong mental control to deal with your emotions. Have faith and knowing that you will get through this. Okay, now we have the 7, deception and envy. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This card comes at a time when individuals or conditions are not what they appear to be. How well do you really know the people around you? Are they telling you everything you need to know? In business, make sure you gather all the necessary information so that you are aware of and understand all the facts before continuing. You have worked hard. Do not let others take from you what is rightly yours. Unfortunately, some people may be envious of your accomplishments. This card also represents a time of sudden and unexpected changes, or when plans that you are undertaking may not turn out exactly the way you envisioned. Have a plan B as a fallback strategy to prevent future problems. Use this card as a reminder to be prepared. It's better to be safe than sorry. Okay, so what we have next? Oh, we have one more. triumphant success. The first of the mental cards signifies that new beginnings and exciting challenges may be before you. By utilizing your strength, willpower, determination, and focus, there's the potential for you to reign triumphant in many areas of your life. In traditional tarot, this card represents the Ace of Swords. Since a sword is double-sided, it can cut through all the barriers that hold you back if it's done constructively and with precision. Remember that there's another side to the blade. If you're rash or use it in a destructive way, it could be harmful to yourself or others. Always pause and think before you act. This card is a reminder to vanquish negative thoughts from your mind, strengthen and tap into your mental powers, and use clarity with control in order to initiate new ways of thinking. Now the major arcanas. We're 46 minutes in. And this is crazy how all these came out. You have seven major arcanas to go over. A 13, a 2, a 16, a 20, a 1, a 4, and a 5. So let me start with 13, transformation. We are 46 minutes in. A time of endings is close at hand. Don't resist the abrupt changes that are suddenly happening in your life. These could be taking place in your personal life, relationships, business, or career. You have the strength, as the transformation card asks you to have courage and to know that renewal follows every conclusion. This card comes forth to remind you that the death of an old way of thinking and believing must occur before you can move forward on your new path. Transformation is all about the ebb and flow of life cycles. Nothing in this life remains motionless. Everything is on its way to somewhere. Accept the changes, and opportunity will come to expand you in more ways than you could have ever imagined. You cannot live in the past. It's time to move on. In order to take the next positive step, you should look closely at your own life and ask yourself, are there loose ends that need to be tied up? Are there people in my life whom I need to express myself to? What needs to be completed so I can have a fresh start? When you do so, you'll have a stronger, more reinforced foundation to carry you through the new beginnings that await you. This is the Death card. Okay. Next, we have Intuition. Another 2 card. Intuition is the language of the soul. When this card shows up in a reading, it's a clear message that it's time for you to use your intuition. Just give it a chance, and you'll quickly notice how it might be trying to get your attention. With so much information in the world vying for your every thought, it's easy to ignore or fail to acknowledge your insights. Synchronicities and so-called coincidences are powerful signs that intuition is knocking on your door. Have you heard a phrase or saying repeated by more than one person today? Do the same numbers keep showing up in your life? Has someone mentioned the name of a specific individual whom you were just thinking of? These are all signals for you to pause, be open, and pay attention. This is the perfect time to seek the answers from within. Turn inward, where you'll find the solutions and valuable insights that are waiting to assist you. When you learn to use and trust your intuition, you'll begin to have a sense of not only the right timing, but you'll also begin to perceive people and situations with a deeper and more discerning eye. You'll not only observe beneath and beyond what's actually in front of you, you will see the real deal. It's the High Priestess. Next, Disruption. And there's a similar card that we just read out of the other books. Okay, so 16. A sudden, usually unforeseen disruption or major change is happening or is about to take place. Even if it appears to be a negative experience, it can lead to enlightenment or a total shift in your lifestyle. In traditional tarot meanings, this card represents the falling tower that eventually crumbles due to its weak foundation. Whichever part of your life you focus on, this is an opportunity to rebuild with a solid, positive structure to make you or the situation even stronger. There are times when the most difficult situations arise in your life. If you choose to, they can act as a catalyst to heal other areas. They are beneficial because they are truly your greatest teachers. Learning from past mistakes, accept them, and integrate them into your life as stepping stones. To be forewarned is to be forearmed. This disruption card is a reminder that negative thinking, limiting beliefs, ignoring problematic situations, and risky or careless lifestyles must be addressed so that positive changes can take place. Life has a habit of moving you forward, whether you're ready or not. Transformation of body, mind, and soul can happen if you view the dramatic time or change as an opportunity for growth. In the future, you may look back and be thankful for this opportunity. And this card is the Tower. Next is a 20, and it's the Truth card. The qualities of this card illustrate spiritual awakening, clarity, and the revelation of truth and cosmic consciousness. At times, it takes a wake-up call to get your attention and show how far you need to go. This card comes forth to do just that. Evaluation of the past, along with the lessons that you've learned and still need to understand, must now be a top priority. Doing so will enable you to forgive, accept, and heal so that you can move forward in a balanced spiritual mindset. The Truth card reminds you that a significant change must be made in a certain area of your life, but do not make any hasty decisions. Take your time, for any choices or alterations must be weighed and evaluated with the most careful and wisest of judgments. Whatever steps you take now will have far-reaching consequences, more than you'll ever know. Using the powers of the universe and blending them with a little help from the physical world will assist you in bringing about clarity and a shift of awareness. What was once not obvious will now be realized and understood. Be honest with yourself and trust what you know to be true. This is the Judgment card. Next, get my hands on it, is a 1 card, Awareness. This card is one of the key reminders that you already possess all the tools to guide and direct you in your life, whether it's wisdom, intuition, psychic skill, creativity, self-motivation, love, willpower, physical ability, or just pure courage. They are all part of you. Once you learn to tap into and use them, you will be amazed by the power and effect they can have. You have the ability to allow the universe to work in partnership with you. Together you can manifest change, whatever the desire may be, and bring about a positive outcome. This card represents your ability to create your own reality, to set ideas into motion and watch them grow. This card is often drawn when you are ready to switch direction, start a new project, or change careers. Now is the time to use positive thoughts, visualizations, and affirmations as you veer away from negativity. Knowledge is power and can lead to success by having faith, keeping your willpower strong and directed, and by tapping into the tools that you possess, as well as calling on the magic from the universe. You can accomplish anything and everything you set out to do. This is the Magician card. And last, we got two more. Let's see. Now we have Authority, which is a 4 card. This card represents the masculine qualities of leadership, logic, strength, wisdom, and power. When this card emerges, it acts as a teaching tool, and in doing so, it is encouraging you to develop or reignite these qualities and tap into the masculine aspect of yourself. Other traits also included are good reasoning and problem-solving skills, being grounded, and learning to develop strong mental control over free-reigning emotions. Oftentimes, this card appears to symbolize a father figure or an individual of wise authority who may be present in your life. It could be someone of high influence in business or a prudent friend who uses logic and reason to create a positive outcome. Ask yourself whether it's time to take on or emulate similar qualities. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert. Now is when you must act like a leader and exert your will by incorporating form and structure into ideas, plans, and foundations. It's time to stop talking and act in order to achieve what you must. Use the qualities and character of the Authority card so that when you need to make a choice, you approach it from a place of wisdom, rationality, logic, and grace rather than one of foolishness, belligerence, greed, or self-centeredness. The way in which you acquire, handle, and wield power and authority is now being tested. The Emperor. And now we have the 5 card, which is Wisdom. Whether the student is ready or when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. This card illustrates that there's a spiritual teacher who's about to influence you or step into your life to impart his or her wisdom. Look around. Is there someone in your life who has the acumen, education, knowledge, and ability to integrate spirituality and its laws into the constraints of the physical world? This could be a compassionate person who offers guidance and inspiration and reminds you that you are so much more than a physical being. You are also a spiritual being with unlimited potential. You may have also drawn this card to confirm that it's time to reach out and find an organization or group of like-minded souls. Being part of a group where you can be yourself, share your thoughts, and get valuable feedback can infuse you and encourage you to be all that you can be. Kindred support helps you live life at your highest ideals, finding the true inspiration and enlightenment that's part of your soul. Over time, the student often becomes the teacher, so don't be surprised when others seek out and find you. This card of wisdom is letting you know that you have so much to share, whether you realize it or not. This card is the Hierophant. Well, everybody, we are 59 minutes in. I want to send you love, light, peace, joy, and harmony. I pray to God that God sees that you receive abundance in all aspects of your life. And for healing your past pains and being able to move forward in the best way to your best self. Thank you so much. I love you. God bless. Thank you. Please share, like, and subscribe for the algorithm of this channel. God bless you all. Love ya. Bye-bye. Aloha.